Hi, good morning. I'm Bonnie Annis.
And I'm Stephanie Prestidge.
And we're here from Lemoore to talk today about dry versus dehydrated skin and how the skincare therapist can treat both of those conditions. So, Stephanie, the first question I need to ask is what is the difference between dry and dehydrated skin?
Okay, we'll go dry first because you said dry first.
Okay.
Dry has to do specifically with oil. So that's when we look at the person's sebum production.
Okay.
And we also look at the person's lipids in their barrier function.
Okay. So if someone has dry skin, it could be because they're not making enough sebum, or could it be because they are removing too much sebum in their skincare regimen? Is that true?
Both.
Okay.
I would like to go both. When you talk about skin type genetics, it would be the first answer you gave in the sense of not producing enough sebum. There is a possibility of that. But the second part is also a significant possibility as well of overstripping, over cleansing the skin surface.
Okay.
Now,
that one, I don't know. I'm no expert, but I feel like that one's actually more common.
Very.
Because I feel
too
like
common.
Yeah, I feel like our skin really wants to produce sebum and wants to do it effectively. So I think that a lot of it is us and what we're doing to our skin. And that certainly bears out in other things too. Okay, so what's dehydrated skin? And I feel like it sounds like what it is, but go for it.
Yep, lack of water or losing water. Part of the skin, or well, all part of human anatomy has a lot of water in it.
Right.
We have a lot of water in us, but so does the skin organ. And that's when we can look at, part of it is your glycosaminoglycans in your dermis.
Of course.
But also the part we tend to focus on more as estheticians is our epidermis.
Okay.
So that's when you could talk about someone's natural moisturizing factor. It's a natural part of the waters of the epidermis.
So dry is not enough oil. Dehydrated is not enough water.
Yep.
That's a very simplistic way of looking at it, but I think it's fairly accurate too, at least from my perspective. So we're going to dig into, of course, we like to connect everything to the skin microbiome, and we're going to dig into that. But before we go there, I would just like to say that microbiome research is driving the skincare industry. It is driving all the major discoveries. It is driving the changes, and certainly we never run out of things to share in our YouTube lives that relate to the skin microbiome and how to treat some of these things. And we're sitting here and it seems very odd, but what we do before we go live is we look at each other's skin and we go, wow, your skin's really nice. So I think that when it comes down to it, that's the thing. Estheticians and skincare therapists want to see the difference in their client's skin, and that's one of the reasons why we're here every 2 weeks talking about these things. And it is being driven by the research around the skin microbiome. We are discovering new things all the time based on the work of the Human Microbiome Project. And we'd like to invite you to come and learn more about the skin microbiome in October of 2024, October 27th and 28th. Please join us for a 2-day conference all about the skin microbiome. Our keynote speaker is Trevor Stain of the Esse brand. He is a biochemist, and he is going to be talking for 2 days. We're going to give him some breaks at St. Anne's Spa in Grafton, Ontario. The link to learn more about the Skin Microbiome Summit is in the description of this video. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us either in comments or on our website chat. But what it is, in summary, is today we're going to talk about the science, why the skin microbiome is changing the way we look at skin. We are going to look at the evidence for improving the outcomes of minimally invasive skin treatments, microneedling, etc. And we are going to look at some tangible things that skincare therapists and business owners can take home to improve the way they are providing services to their clients. All of that at the beautiful, luxurious St. Anne's Spa in Grafton. Included in the conference summit registration is accommodation, meals, and spa treatments, as well as full 2 days of learning. So you can't miss it. We're really excited about it. All right, so let's dig in to some of the things about why is dry and dehydrated skin connected to the skin microbiome. So what can you tell us about how they're connected?
They're connected because of skin barrier.
Okay.
The barrier we now have understandings, as you said, which is a great part to start it with, is the Human Microbiome Project. With that Human Microbiome Project, it has had scientists dive into so many more things and discovering more about this organ that we did not have the technology in the past to see. So we used to look at the skin organ as bricks and mortar.
Bricks and mortar. Yeah, and then we have a brick wall right there, and I'm like, okay, there's some bricks, there's some mortar, got it. I can see that.
There's your skin cells, and then there's the lipid layers, like your lipid bilayer.